Yo, what's going on, guys? Life of S2E here today. Welcome back to the Minecraft series. Straight away, yes, I know I haven't been uploading. I've been very unbelievably busy at work. Obviously, COVID, I'm having to deal with the new normal at work. So I've been very busy at work, but I've got some free time now. It's actually snowing right now in real life, so thought record a video. Now, before we get into today's video, I did some mining work off camera just to try and get some diamonds, some more materials, because today's episode is all about how to get into the nether and how to prepare. So with that being said, here's some mining work. Now, in the last episode, we got some obsidian, obviously, when we went mining. If you want to check that video out, here's the link. But yeah, we got some obsidian. Now, obviously, this material right here is obsidian. We need this and a flint and steel to make the portal. So we go 3 here, 3 here, 2 here, 2 here. Some people like doing the corners. I prefer to skip it because you get more materials. So the first thing we need to make is a flint and steel. Flint and steel's pretty easy. You can get it from gravel. Now, gravel you can find in floors of the ocean. Let's see if there's just some around. See, there's some here. We're kind of in a tropical ocean. We're not really in a deep ocean, but you can find it here. You can find it also in mining and in the nether itself. But if you haven't already got gravel, then you're going to have to get it. So first things first, you can get gravel. Now the best way to get flint is to use a pickaxe on the gravel. And there's a certain percentage that you can get gravel from it. So if you're stuck with gravel, try mining it with a pickaxe. Even just mining it, sometimes you will get flint. So if there we go, we use a shovel. You just got to mine it, and then you can get some flint. Guys, just use a shovel. It seems to work better. So now that we got some flint, we're going to need the steel part, which is actually iron. So if we go into our chest, get 1 iron. And then, I don't know where I put a crafting table. It's so long since I played this world. There we go. So we've got a crafting table. So just place the iron here and the flint there. And there you go. We got a flint and steel. Now, moment of truth. With the obsidian portal built like this, all you've got to do, light it like that. Boom. Now, we're not going to go in straight away because I want to talk about preparing. You've got to prepare to go to the nether. So straight away, we are playing in the current version 1.16.4. That's what we're playing on right now. So we're going to actually have to prepare ourselves. So the first thing you're going to want is obviously armor. Armor's great. It will protect you. There's less chance of you dying. Now, obviously, I got iron armor at the minute. It's not ideal, but it will be a good start to get into the nether and see what we're looking at. Next thing, you're going to want a source of food. So we are actually going to have to do that because I don't have much food on me as it is. Now, I've got this really good trick. Watch this here. This is a game changer. What you do to get this life hack, burn the sheep and then kill it. There we go. We've got some cooked food. Saves us so much time. Right, so far we got 4 cooked mutton, 10 steak and chicken. I'm feeling much better. Now, I advise taking some building blocks with you. Obviously, oak planks isn't ideal. Maybe something like cobblestone. That would be quite good. So, I'm going to actually take some cobblestone. Now, fun fact, cobblestone is immune to ghasts. You know, the big dangly things. I put an image on the screen here. When they shoot their fireball, it won't break cobblestone blocks. So cobblestone is actually great to have in the nether. Now, the last thing that I am actually going to need is some gold. Reason being, since the 1.16 update, there's these things called piglins, and they will attack you unless you're wearing gold. Because gold is their sort of safe haven. So we're going to smelt up some gold and then we're going to finally go into the nether. So overall, you're going to want some armor, you're going to want some food, you're going to want some building blocks, and you're also going to want some gold. Right, now we are all good. We can finally go into the nether. So, as a portal would act, just hop in and you will get transported to the Nether. There we go. So, we're actually not the worst sort of spawn point. Definitely not the best. But we're in a mixture between, if you press that F3 screen, it says biome Minecraft Nether Wastes. Now, we're in a mixture between Nether Wastes and a warped forest. That right there is a warped forest, so it's good. Nether Wastes is definitely helpful. So what we're going to do, we're going to write down our coordinates. So we're going -5, 77, -24. And then I'm also going to take a screenshot of that and then save it. Okay, so now that we got the coordinates, we know how to get back home now. So now we could just do, you know, a little bit of exploring. Now, look around. Can you see any piglins? We can see zombified piglins. They are not affected if you mine gold. But if you see any piglins about, do not mine gold, because then they will attack you. But straight away, we're just going to get some of this good stuff. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to block the portal just in case any ghasts decide to, you know, try and shoot their fireballs at us. So I think we're going to go over this way. And that is exactly what I was talking about. That is what a ghast is. So we're just going to try and avoid them if we can help it. Now this stuff right here is called Nether quartz. We can use this to build either observers, we could build some more redstone parts, we could build blocks out of it. They're really good stuff, so we're definitely going to get up some quartz here. The main thing we're trying to find today is a Nether fortress. That is what the whole purpose of this video is, because that's going to be our next step to progressing. So we need to find a Nether fortress. Right, this right here is what I was talking about. If you're not wearing gold, these guys will attack you. I'm not going to show it because I'm fully going to die if I do. Okay, so there's more of a basalt biome this way. I'm intrigued, so we're going to sort of head that direction. But it's not looking hopeful for fortresses. It's not looking that hopeful, so be very careful when in the Nether, guys, because it's a dangerous, dangerous place. We're just going to look around, see what's about. So we're just carefully making our way. Oh, wicked. Okay, so this is not a fortress, but it is a bastion. Now, bastions is known to be the homes of piglins. This is where they all live. So you got to be very careful when you're in this place, because this is home to known to be what's called a piglin brute. Now, there's no saving you from these guys. There is no saving you from the piglin brute. Okay, so there's a ghast right down there. This bastion, it is home to, as I was saying, the piglin brute. Now, it doesn't matter if you're wearing armor or not, because they will just straight up attack you anyway. I really don't like that ghast being there. I'm not a fan of this. Now, finding fortresses, it's like I said, they're usually on the beds of the floor. 9 times out of 10. If you look on the floor, you can have a look and see if there's a fortress about somewhere. Now, there is no fortresses here. So we've explored down there. We've explored down there. The only place we haven't gone sort of yet is in this direction. So we're going to try and make our way down, I think. Okay, so we're in part of the warped forest again. I'm just going to avoid the magma cubes. Don't want to have a fight with them. So our best bet is to actually work through this biome, I think. We're just going to work across, avoiding magma cubes. We're trying to head there. That's what we're trying to do. We're just scouting the Nether. There is no true way to find the fortress. You just got to scout the Nether and hope for the best. It also helps to turn your render distance up. So if we go 20, we can have a bit of a better view of what we're looking ahead. So I can see there's a bit of a nether waste biome. That's looking hopeful. So we're going to head that direction. Now, by no means this is the safest way, but if you're comfortable, just build across. Just literally build across. So over this way is more nether waste stuff, which is good. This is why I'm saying you're going to need building blocks, guys. Now we only got wood. Oh dear. Gonna dig up. This could be bad. Can hear lava. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're just gonna... Oh. Now we're trapped. Brilliant. This was not how I was hoping to get this episode across. Now the last stretch we want to get is here. Now I don't feel like I've got enough building blocks, but we can try and get around. So if we can make it to there, I'll be happy. And we can also see a crimson forest. This is great. So we're exploring even more. Honestly, this is not looking good. This is not looking the best, I must say. I tend to have a really bad reputation for getting the worst types of biomes in the Nether. Just for some reason, I get really bad spawns. There we go. That's much better. So we can make our way home now. Cool. Let's explore a little bit more. I've got to be careful of my pickaxe here. Right. So, like I said, look for lava lakes. See if you can find anything. And also, if it helps, render your distance up. So, I'm going to just do it to the max. Down there doesn't seem to be a fortress. Not that I can see. So... Oh, perfect. Perfect. That is where we want to head. That is where the fortress is. That is exactly what we want to do. So we want to head that direction now. So if we screenshot this and save it, we've got a good location of where we're going to go from there. So we need to make our way that way. Now I'm going to put my distance back down. 12, but we can see that down there is where we need to go. So we're actually going to come back to that. I'm going to prepare and get some better tools, some better food, because I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit worried about this diamond pickaxe, just a little bit. Okay, so we got a spare diamond pickaxe now. We got a little bit more food. We're going to head back to that location and we're going to bring some building blocks with us because we need to at least get safely to that nether fortress. So that will be the plan. Okay, so we're back here. I did actually spend the time to build a cobble path all the way back so we know how we're getting back home. But now our aim is to get down there. We know that there's a fortress down there. We're just going to put our render distance up just a little bit. But we know for a fact that the fortress is just there. So we need to get a path going. That's exactly what we need to do. So trying to avoid magma cubes here. And these paths are great because you know exactly how to get back home as well. Now I'm just going to jot cobblestone because we're going to have to remember the direction we're going back in. And we want to head sort of maybe there, but we're trying to avoid the basalt biome. So maybe if we just do a straight line going into the fortress, that might be a shout. See, we're getting closer to that fortress. It's getting good. So what we're going to do, if we go into options and then accessibility settings and then sneak to toggle, if you just shift down once, you're in crouch mode. You won't have to hold the shift button. And that's the way you can assure, unless you jump, you're not going to fall off if you accidentally let go of shift. Okay, right. So we know that there's an open area. Now might be the time to make a safe area for your platform. Lovely. Now we can mine up. And I can already hear wither skeletons. Yay. So we're going to kill a blaze. This is the blaze. Don't know if it dropped to powder. I don't think it did. There we go. Now we're going to need about 3 blaze rods. That's exactly what we want. We want about 3 blaze rods. Oh dear, we're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Right. How many we got? We got 2. We need 1 more. 1 more blaze rod. Perfect. We got what we needed. Now we're out of here. We are out of here. Now the last thing we are looking for is something called Nether wart. Now the reason why I've done blocks up here is because with the skeletons can't get through. They won't be able to get through. Right, back on track. We need to find Nether wart. So we're going to look around the fortress. And we're specifically looking underground. Oh, lovely. We got 2 diamonds. Perfect. Let's just throw away some of the things we don't want. Right, this was what I was on about, guys. You want some of this stuff. This is the stuff you want. This is going to, in return, help us get the potions we need. So I'm going to take some soul sand, as that's what it grows on. And then when we want to come back here, it will no longer be a problem. Right, let's get home. Let's get home. Let's get home. Okay, we're nearly home. We're nearly home. This is definitely the worst part, because this is where the magma cubes are at. Speaking of magma cubes, let's kill one, because you're going to get this in return, and it's so helpful. It didn't want to give me one. Okay. Well, if you kill these creatures down here, guys, you get in return what's called a magma cream. There's a small percentage if you don't have looting, obviously. But this magma cream is actually going to make us be able to be resistant to fire. We can make fire resistance potions out of these. So that is going to be the plan. Lovely. Right, let's go back home. Oh my lord. And done. Oh my gosh. That was craziness. So the reason why we wanted to get soul sand is because of this. Now, we want to place our warts on top. Over time, this will grow. Now, the next thing we're going to do is actually... We don't have any cobble. Let's get some cobble quick. We're going to want to make what's called a brewing stand. So the way we make this, 3 cobblestone, 1 blaze rod. Now, that's our brewing stand. Next thing, we're going to want to turn this into blaze powder to then put in here. That fuels this. And now, if we get some sand, so 3 to be exact, pop it in there. Wicked. Now that we got some glass, if we put it shaped like a bucket, we can get bottles. And then if you go into any nearby water, you can then get water bottles. Place them on top like this. Put a nether wart on, and then it will make it into an awkward potion. Now we got an awkward potion. If we put 1 magma cream in, we will get a fire resistance potion. And then the last trick we need to do is add a bit of redstone to increase the time this potion is effective for. So you see right now it says 3 minutes. Now it will turn into 8 minutes. So we just got to wait for it to brew up. There we go. We now have our fire resistance potion. Next time we want to go and raid the fortress, we won't get blazes getting us on fire because we will be resistant. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We got there in the end. We finally found a fortress. I just wanted to show you around the Nether today, obviously, so we accomplished that. Obviously, you needed some gear. You're going to need a lot of food sources and a lot of blocks. That's how you stay surviving in the Nether. And obviously, gold helmet as well. Or just any type of gold armor. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys today is why you want to go to the fortress. We obviously needed blaze rods for blaze powder and making a brewing stand. Behind me we got the nether warts, which are currently growing, used for potions, and now we got fire resistance potions. So the next episode, our plan is to go into the fortress and properly raid it. Look for everything in there, all the loot. We already saw today that we got some diamonds. We got 5 diamonds from the fortress. So yeah, life is good. But if you did enjoy the video, please give me a like. Please thinking about subscribing because it means a lot. I'm trying my best, really trying my best to stay consistent, but it's really hard with work. But it's free, guys, and if you don't like my content, then you can always unsubscribe. But please let me know in the comments if you'd enjoyed the video. Don't forget, I do also have a Twitch channel. I am way more consistent on there. I love live streaming, so if you enjoy the content, see it live, guys. You can see it live. But like I said, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.